Okay, I had a lot of people wanting to know what my opinion of E3 was. Let's look at the games that had any even slight interest to me. This is going to be a non-fanboy, pure truth, cynical cunt, angry bastard look at E3. Let's look at the real truth of it all, the pure essence. This looks like some kind of new samurai game that I haven't heard of. But looks good, looks visually good. Is this Otsuna Grasslands? Can we explore all of that? What kind of game is this? We're riding on horseback, Zelda style, Red Dead Redemption style. Can we explore this giant fantastical world? Let's take a look at the combat. This company, I've realized, made those infamous games which I despise, so... Are they going to be any good at doing Japanese samurai combat? A Gaijin Western developer taking on Japanese culture. It's never been pulled off before successfully by anyone who isn't Japanese. Will these guys pull it off? The combat looks decent. Looks a bit clunky. Looks like there's stealth elements. Hey! Looks like the guy from Full Metal Ninja, that shit 80s movie. In fact, this could be Full Metal Ninja the game. Quick takedown abilities. Ponying him through the goddamn fucking wall. Incredible.
Give me.
The lighting is so stunning, it's almost over the top. But it is impressive visually. Some people believe that this won't be coming out on this generation of consoles, but the next one, that it's too advanced, it's too powerful. The combat does look a little bit clunky, a little bit Way of the Samurai. Will it truly deliver on the release date? Will it? Hey! Ghosts of something. Looks good. Alright, this is Bethesda announcing something new and exciting. That sounds like the music of Skyrim. The game that made this channel what it was once. Well, isn't that the music of Skyrim? Is this Skyrim 2 or Elder Scrolls 6? It's Elder Scrolls 6 with the Skyrim theme. What can that mean? That won't be out for about 4 or 5 more years, so nothing to get too excited about now. That was just Bethesda's way of shutting up the fanboys who keep asking when they're going to make it. Now this is Shadows Die Twice. The mysterious game that people thought was Tenchu, which I knew was never going to be Tenchu. The guy who invented Dark Souls would never make somebody else's IP. And isn't this the actual creator of Dark Souls' game? It looks like Neo. Ninja Scroll or something.
So you're awake.
He's got a bio hand.
Looks like death is not your fate. Just.
Looks like it's going to be that mysterious, weird way of telling a story like FromSoft always do. Activision, what have they got to do with this?
Some time has passed since I found
Stealth ability.
your master.
Bit like Tenchu then.
They'll soon make use of his bloodline. The limb you have lost will give way to something more useful.
Here we go with fantasy, samurai, Onimusha, Neo type stuff again. That combat looks very similar to Bloodborne, and that arm looks very Capcom Bionic Commando remake. The combat looks way better than Ghosts of Tsushima or whatever the fuck it's called. Hey look, it's the Lost Sinner again! The Lost Sinner's in fucking the next fucking Bloodborne Neo 2, whatever. A giant fucking E-Honda slob. Looks like parrying is necessary and there's no block or magic in it. You can tell it's gonna piss me off.
Your death won't come easily.
Death will come easily, you'll die a lot in it. But if it's called Shadows Die Twice, maybe you've got to be killed twice to get a game over. That'll make things kind of easier, slob! I'm bound to play this because people like seeing Thruthgar angling. If it's FromSoft, it's bound to be really difficult. I think it looks better than Neo. I've heard some people say that Neo looks better. I think this looks way better than Neo. Looks more visually interesting to me. Sekiro! Shadows died twice. Is it Shadows died twice? Sekiro? Or Sekiro Shadows died twice? What do they call it? Shadows died twice if that's the sub name. Coming out next year. We got ages to wait. The Last of Us 2. They've changed Ellie's face because they were getting sued by that actress for copying her mug in the fucking last one.
I hate these things.
So now she looks completely different. I don't get why they show long fucking cutscenes in these trailers. We all just want to see what the fucking gameplay is like, don't we?
Not gonna happen.
It's not a movie after all.
She,
or is it?
say something, dude?
Hey, don't forget we leave at first light. So
What's all this? A close bonding friendship or lesbian lovers?
You're such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me?
Did you have a tattoo in the first game? Why would you bother doing that in an apocalyptic Earth?
Serious question for you. You love it.
You love it. That's my line. She doesn't want to be a lesbian. Look at her face. Some people say this is the social justice warrior version of The Last of Us. We are playing with a lesbian woman
Just a girl.
to appease this new PC culture. Personally, I don't give a shit. I wasn't looking forward to this game anyway. I didn't really like Last of Us 1. It was overrated beyond belief.
I think they should be
There was,
terrified.
what, 3 types of zombies in it, and one of them was this big monster fat slob type, and he was only in the game 3 times, so basically there was only 2 zombie types in the whole fucking game. And then there was all these guys, and every time you fought them, it was exactly the same. Each set piece was kind of similar. It just got boring. She's shanking someone who's potentially a good man. Shanking him good! Right in the throat to excessive violence. So there's no point being PC and then showing murder.
Fucker.
Here's some gameplay. Let's see what it's all about. Looks like you play with Ellie now. They got rid of that guy with the beard. But if she looks like she's, what, 20 here? I can't remember how old she was in the last one. He looked like he was mid-40s in the last one. He must be in his 50s now. He's going to be too old to kick ass. So guess what, guys who are looking forward to this game? You're playing with Ellie, and if that bugs you, well, too bad. This is the way it's going to be. He won't be in it. He won't be optionally in it. This will be it. I keep seeing IGN and people saying, playable character named. It's like, no, this is the character. That's it. The leaves moving as you brush past them. Incredible visceral graphic ability. Shanking another good man. It's like it's a violent game, not for children. Now these modern games are getting more and more visually impressive with, you know, technical innovations, but gameplay-wise, it basically boils down to the same game over and over again. Now, if you're a kid and haven't been playing games long, that's fine. If you've been playing games for like 30 years, it starts to get old. There's only so much that technical, flashy graphics can do to entice you. But it does look great visually. How did he not see her then? The AI looks very impressive, very intelligent. More intelligent than the androids of Detroit Become Human. She's been spotted. Realistic physics engine. She's been diced. People react when they get hit, that's kind of impressive. Looks like the exact same kind of locations as the first game. In fact, that looks like a location that was in the first game. There better be a lot more different type of zombies in it. It doesn't look like they're going to show any zombies in this trailer. They're going to look into the car in a new kind of intelligent AI manner. Look out! I wonder if whatever you do, the AI is this intelligent. Or whether it's a bit scripted, all this. Who knows? Doesn't look scripted, but if it isn't, it's impressive stuff. But will that stop the game getting boring if you have to fight the same goons and the same zombies over and over? She's out of ammo, it's over. She's been shot a couple of times and shanked, but she's still moving. Contextually poning. Took an arrow to the heart. Very realistic though. It's almost not like a game. The AI looks incredibly realistic and impressive. Almost like thinking machine supercomputers. And gene sequencers are responsible for it. Explosive arrows. My favorite kind of arrow. Shank to the head. Every time you attack someone, does it fucking affect how they die? Because if so, that's kind of impressive. The Mega Hammer. Is that a one-hit kill and you're dead? Right to the throat. Uh-oh, almost one-hit kill. In fact, in real life, that would be her finished. Fucking massive metal hammer on your fucking head. He can't believe she's still alive from that. How is that possible? You guess you're a zombie. Don't poke me. Don't do it! Oh. Looks very violent. I don't think the social justice warriors will like the violence. Or maybe they don't care as long as you're playing with a lesbian woman, I don't know. It looks technically very impressive. Will it be a great game?
See, I told you.
It'll probably be a good game.
He should be terrified.
It'll probably be overrated like the first one again. Hopefully they fix the repetitive bumbles and the lack of enemies. In The Last of Us Part 2. Will that guy with the beard be in it again? Questions that demand answers. Huh? Fuck. A baby! Baby man with a baby man. It's Kojima. It is Gerald from The Walking Dead.
You have dooms.
And he looks exactly the same as he always does. So you play with the Postman in the future, like that shit Costa movie, The Postman. Some weird music like Kojima always puts in his games. Some kind of a futuristic apocalyptic Earth again. With a futuristic postman and an R2-D2 robot with him in a backpack. So there's a lot of walking in this game. I hope it's not a walking simulator. Because there's enough of those. What in Christ he carrying now? Looks like a body wrapped in a spacesuit. Looks like he's in Scotland or something. Lots of interesting places to walk in, but what else happens in it? You gotta walk and carry stuff. What's it all about, Kojima? Reveal to us. Carrying the R2-D2 robots will follow you for eternity and beyond again. Aww. No, the roboid parcel shit! Is that what this game is? There's like you get missions to deliver in net parcels across a weird future. And so help me, you must succeed in those parcels. For every parcel that you fail to deliver, there's a penalty. You've got to heal yourself, heal deadly. He's going to rip off his entire toenail. Why would you do that? He's got a gun though, so there must be something to fight. He's got like a heat rash. I get that when I go out sunbathing sometimes. It's annoying. Will not fuck offs too. Invisible demon. That's why we can't see the enemy. They're always there. You just can't see them. What the fuck is she wearing? The invisible creatures want the parcels. They'll stop at nothing to make sure they're not fully delivered. Looks like they're blind and invisible too. He's got some kind of a fucking thing on his backpack that helps dissuade the creatures from coming near his parcels. And he keeps getting these strange outfits too that look kind of dorky and stupid. The invisible shadow demons. Uh-oh, he's being sucked into a dimension of pure... He's being sucked into that place in Ghost, the Patrick Swayze movie. It's over. Don't be spotted by the invisible ghouls in Death Stranding, and make sure you deliver those fucking parcels, and you'll love it. Oh. Team Ninja. Could it be Neo 2? That's what it looks like. Huh? No, not Neo 2 again. A lot of samurai sort of fantasy fighting games coming out then with Neo 2 on the way already. Only fucking... It's a bad sign that it's already announced when the last one only just came out, really. Looks like it's going to be the same shit. There better be more monsters in it, and it better not go on forever. Otherwise, it'll suck. First game could have been a good game, but it was flawed and therefore failed. Death didn't define me, it kept killing me in that game. That looks like the planet Halo. Another fucking Halo game. When will Microsoft let this franchise die their death that it long deserves? And Master Chief's in it again. Haven't played a Halo really and got into it since the third one. But that looks like the planet from the first one again. Is it a remake? A remaster? Or is it just another Halo prequel or something weird? Halo Infinite, whatever that means. So it's not a sequel then? What is it? It's another Halo game though. Not made by Bungie. And they haven't been good since Bungie left it, so... Not too excited about that. Plug yourself in, Master Chief, and let nothing defeat you. Why don't you unplug yourself and sod off?
This is not how I imagined my first day.
It's Resi 2 Remake. Resi 2, one of my all-time favorite games. One of the best atmospheres of any game ever. Will they be able to recreate that atmosphere? I know some hardcore Resi 2 fans wanted this to be tank controls, static camera, but I didn't. I wanted it to be Resi 4 controls, but with the same atmosphere and style of Resi 2.
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Huh? Leon looks different. The zombies better be slow moving and they better not run or something stupid in this.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first.
Is anyone here? Jesus.
He looks a bit like Elijah Wood now. What the fuck have they done to him? Yeah, it looks like they're slow moving zombies. Leon pwned instantly.
They're everywhere.
Looks like it is a proper big remake then. It's not just a slight remastering. And there's Claire Redfield looking completely different.
What in God's name?
What have they done to Claire Redfield? Biohazard or Resident Evil 2, whichever. Let's take a look at Fallout 76. I already know now it's some kind of a weird multiplayer Destiny type thing. Which I'm assuming means none of the actual stuff that makes Fallout great will be in it, like the plot and the ability to be good and evil and make key choices. It'll just be shoot enemies over and over. Which got real old in Fallout 4, that was the problem with it. That's all that game was, shoot stuff, and that was it. They forgot about a story, they really did. They forgot about the ability to be evil too.
300 years after our great nation began,
Looks like the same place as Fallout 4 as well, but it's West Virginia. It's bigger than ever apparently, but it looks exactly the same now. It's Boston again now. Why are Xbox advertising this when it'll be cross-platform? There's a new creature. The graphics do look better than Fallout 4. but it looks like the same exact game really, except without the plot, and you've got some people in the game to help you or fight you. Might be worth a DOS, but it's not going to be as good as the great Fallout 3 or New Vegas.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild.
With your unit.
Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds.
Didn't really like the art style of Fallout 4 either.
America itself.
And it looks like that again. This won't be the actual team that made Fallout 4 either. It'll be some B team at Bethesda.
76, our future begins.
A Microsoft exclusive is fucking Gears of War. I haven't liked Gears of War since Gears of War 1. That was the only good one. 2 was a fucking turkey. The online was beyond suck, and I didn't even give 3 a chance after that. And you play with woman again. I don't remember there being any women in Gears of War 1. I don't think the COG ever enlisted them until social justice reared its ugly head. No. Don't go in there. You're not ready for this.
You don't want to see this.
It doesn't have that gritty, dark edge that the first game had. The first game was kind of like a horror, gothic future, and none of the other sequels were like that, and therefore they sucked. None of them played as good as the first one either.
Kate?
Or had as good a soundtrack.
We'll deal with this later. Foz, round these people
Why do they
up.
show these cutscenes? I want to see some gameplay.
There's
Is
a
that meant to be
place
Marcus Phoenix?
up north.
Doesn't sound like him.
I think we can find you answers there.
No.
The COG don't look as cool as they did in the first game either anymore. They look kind of more cartoony and
God
shit.
damn it, both of you, listen.
Super boat.
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
What is all this? This isn't Gears of War. How much have they fucked this game? It was all dark and creepy and gothic. Now it's all colourful. It's like Halo. This music blows. A new creaturoid. It looks like something out of Resi. Mutation Nation. I still prefer the look of Gears of War 1 to this. Gears 5, fuck me. Microsoft, let Halo and Gears die a death. Get some new exclusives, please. Mega City. CD Projekt guys who did Witcher.
Can't deny it, it's all true.
This must be their new Witcher game. It's going to be futuristic instead of set in the past, in the fantasy world.
Might be a lie.
Looks like that anime, Cyber City Awida 808. But not as cool. Just a cutscene though, we don't know what kind of game it is, but it must be an RPG if it's those guys. Refreshing though at least to see a science fiction RPG instead of one with dragons and fucking swords and fucking buildings. Cyberpunk 2077. That's a bit of a strange generic name. They may as well call it Sci-Fi the game. Anthem the game. I don't even know anything about this so it was even coming out. Let's see what it's all about. It's like robot power suits again.
These suits give players superhuman capabilities.
Like all
They're
exosuits.
heavily customizable, so they look and play how you want.
Do they though? What if I don't want them to look anything like that? Hey.
Damn, looking good. Nice, you've got a mortar equipped.
Yeah, I got it on the weekend.
Graphics are pretty impressive.
Lead the way.
In fact, this might be the most impressive graphics yet seen at E3. But what's the game all about? Jetpack suits. Doesn't look like an RPG though. It looks like Destiny type stuff where you're just shooting things over and over. I already can tell.
This is a vast open world you explore with your friends.
With my buddies.
Each Javelin exosuit has its own unique playstyle. The Ranger is balanced and all-purpose, while the Colossus is a tanking powerhouse.
All right, let's see what's up here.
So it's kind of like, yeah, it's Destiny basically. BioWare don't make RPGs anymore then?
Unexpected is around every corner.
What happened to the original team that made the Mass Effect trilogy? Did they quit BioWare after EA took over?
There's always supplies on this guy.
These graphics are very impressive though, they look great. But is it just shoot things over and over and over? Like Destiny. Looks better than Destiny though. At least this game looks good. Destiny's hideous.
We're getting some fire from up ahead.
I'll go low, you flank.
We can go underwater into new areas to potentially fight sea creatures with our buddies. There's a danger that modern gaming is becoming all graphics and no substance, and the graphics certainly are getting impressive finally, because this generation they haven't been up until kind of now. Which means possibly this isn't even this gen. It looks almost too good to be on PS4.
You been in there yet?
I haven't.
Visually incredible, but if it's just shoot enemies over and over and explore the world, it could get boring pretty quick.
Anyone, we're under attack. Anyone in the area.
An RPG with this kind of engine would have been better. Mega missiles. Looks visually very impressive. This is probably the best looking game at E3.
Be something good.
But what's it all about?
Yes. Jer's Wrath.
And what team at BioWare made it? Because if it was the team who made Andromeda, it doesn't bode well.
Like Shaper's.
Well, this is the last thing I want to look at in this video. The rest of E3 didn't really impress me. Nintendo, I was hoping we're going to show an original game on that fucking Switch. But with the announcement of Smash Brothers, which is just the Wii U version with extra characters, they've proven so far that the Switch is a Wii U handheld version. That's all it is so far. And I haven't been stupid enough to buy one yet. With the exception of Mario Odyssey, it doesn't have anything original on it. When will it become the console that it could be and should be?
Our story is
Beyond that, though, it just seemed like mainly tech demos showing how incredible the graphics could be. But do the games deliver an innovative, exciting new gameplay that we haven't seen before? It doesn't look like it.